Hey, what's up you guys and welcome back to my channel.
Hey, what's up you guys? Welcome back to my channel.
Hey, what's up you guys and welcome back to my channel.
Hey, 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 what's up you guys? Welcome back to my channel.
You're watching Lizard Guru. Hey, what's up you guys and welcome back to my channel. It's so great to have you guys. I also wanted to welcome all of my brand new subscribers and anyone who's randomly coming across this video. It's really great to have you guys. So today what we're going to be doing is I'm going to be going over a topic that's a little bit different and that you're not really going to see anywhere else, honestly. And today's topic is on physical therapy pertaining to bearded dragons. So let's get to it. Alrighty, first things first, you might be thinking,
why would my dragon need physical therapy? Does every dragon need physical therapy?
and no, they don't. Not every single one does, but some do. And here are the reasons why your bearded dragon might need physical therapy. One, they might have metabolic bone disease. They might have horrible mobility. It might be because of their age and they're losing their mobility. It might be because of an injury where they broke some bones and they lost mobility that way. If they have calcium deficiency, lack of exercise, and they're overweight, or from improper care such as not giving UVB, not having proper lighting, not having the temps correct, which makes them not really want to move anyways, abuse, or birth defects. These are all reasons why they might need mobility training. And the reason why I personally got into this was because of my beautiful, sweet little girl Nyx. She was actually a rescue dragon and she has a very tragic story, and her mobility was horrible when I first got her. She was also skin and bone, her scales were messed up on the back of her head, and she is very bow-legged, so she walks like this. The whole back of her waddles and sways when she walks. Instead of walking like this, she walks like this. So just to give you a little background of her story, she was housed with a bunch of females and males, which is not proper. You shouldn't do that ever. She also was not fed the proper things, she never had the proper lighting, and she also was used as a breeding baby. So they bred her until she could not breed anymore. And then they neglected her and basically forgot about her until they sent her off to a rescue. And upon giving her x-rays, we actually found out that she broke a few of her legs and arms. So her back legs are the weakest, hence why she goes like this when she walks, and her front legs are the strongest. So we need to be very, very careful with her. Her spine kind of goes in and bends inwards instead of stays straight like a healthy dragon spine does. And she's just a lot more flexible than the average dragon because of the way that her limbs grew back together because they were not treated when they were broken, and because of she actually had the beginning stages of MBD and calcium deficiency. So we halted that. She's always going to have the beginning stages of it, but we halted it, and it's not going to get any worse or have any progression because she has proper care, proper lighting, proper food, a little bit of extra loving, and just giving her proper supplements. And her mobility has improved from doing physical therapy. So let's get into the few things that you can do to give them physical therapy. So the few main ones without you really having to do much are climbing, getting their strength up type of thing, letting them climb and have little things in the tank like branches, or having things like cat climb toys outside of the tank for them to climb on and adventure on, and it'll get them stronger over time. Swimming is another way to do this, allowing them to swim. But if you do that and they have horrible mobility, make sure you are watching them and you are helping them because you do not want them to drown. Of course, letting them free roam as well, getting that exercise and letting them run around is a lot too, because Nyx, that was one thing that really helped her as well, because she wasn't really allowed out of the tank, and you could tell because she just didn't know what to do outside of the tank, and now she runs around just fine. You know, she's still always going to be bow-legged, but she has better mobility than she did. And of course, massages. I know that sounds a little weird, but sometimes they have really tight muscles, and you know, working out the kinks and their muscles can actually sometimes help this as well. For example, every single morning for Nyx, what I did for a few years is I would massage her every single day. I would work her leg muscles and do something I call leg mobility. I would also do arm mobility and tail mobility as well. And I'm going to demonstrate that in the next clips. So we have our lizard, right? And you want to be very gentle with them. Usually move her like this. We start with hands. Give a little massage. Okay, go to the other one. Some kisses. Work out the kinks in the back. Oop, there's a little pop. There's another little pop. I just am realigning her back now. Alright, another little pop. Okay. Alrighty. A little massage. Okay, now we're going to the legs. Massage. Little rubbing on the kneecaps. And moving it in the way you would move it. Now we're going to move on to the tail. Do the tail, a little stretch this way. Little stretch, stretch, stretch. Tail, a little stretch this way. This is usually where she's like, nah fam. Little stretch. Okay. Straighten it out. Ooh. She's the tickle tails, look. I know. And then upwards. You gotta be real gentle when doing this. Release. Massage it out. Ooh, tickle tails, tickle tails. Good job, Nixie. So that's really it, you guys. You know, there's not really a whole lot to it, and you have to remember that this isn't going to improve their mobility right away. This is a long process. Like, Nyx's mobility didn't improve until a few months of doing this every single morning after she was warmed up under the lamp for a good like 30 to 40 minutes. And it really has helped her. She's gotten a lot stronger, she's a lot healthier than she was before, and she looks fantastic now. You also want to remember that you have to be very, very gentle with them. You should not overextend their limbs in ways that they cannot go, okay? Because sometimes if it's a very severe case, like MBD, their mobility might not improve a whole heck of a lot, but don't lose hope because you are able to make it better for them, easier for them, and you can make them stronger. But strength doesn't just come from moving around and getting exercise. It also comes from the care you give them. They need proper lighting, they need proper husbandry, and they need the proper diet. So remember that, and that will also help them in the process. So be gentle with them, be patient with them, give them lots of love, and just remember that when it comes to this mobility, they might not always really like it, you know, they might get antsy, but just keep working with them, you know, that's where the patience comes in, because I wouldn't really want anyone moving my arms in the morning either. Try to put yourself in their shoes. It may not always be comfortable for them, it may not be the easiest, but just try not to overextend them, be very, very gentle when you're doing this, and it should improve their mobility within the next few months to a year or a couple years from now. So that's all I have for you guys today. If you guys are still watching, be sure to like this video, share this video, subscribe if you haven't already, and be sure to turn on the notification bell to get all of our updates and notifications from this channel. Also, be sure to follow all of my social media accounts. I have a Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, and I also have a Facebook group. And I also have a second channel. If you don't know the name of that, here's the name right there. What I do in this channel is I create lots of random entertainment, as the name suggests. I have lots of animated funny stories, animated horror stories. I do random other things where it's a mix of live video and animation, sometimes just live video, sometimes just animation. It's just really random. There's no, consistency to what I post. So with that being said, as always, from my family to yours, I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful week. Mwah!